face, towards the black people going under.
Robertson's interception and touchdown run covered 76 yards.
In 1989, Isaiah Robertson founded the House of Isaiah, a rehabilitation facility for men struggling with drug and alcohol addiction. As a 7-time Pro Bowl linebacker for the Los Angeles Rams, Isaiah experienced similar struggles both on and off the field.
After retiring from the National Football League, I acquired a disease with cocaine addiction. After getting treatment and getting my life on the right track, I felt led to give back and to help as many young men that crossed my path in their addiction with drugs and alcohol.
This led him to develop a 7-step program to help the recovering alcoholic or addict have success at starting a new life.
I'm struggling, strung out on cocaine. My wife left, took all my kids with her. I don't know where they're at. I lost my house, lost everything I have. And, you know, I need some help.
I continued to progress and become worse and worse and worse. I ended up homeless and on the streets and in a very bad spot.
I was in a pretty dark place.
And I was lost before I came here, but when I got here, I found out that I don't need friends anymore, I need brothers.
I got into the cycle of addiction again and couldn't get out.
Located in Maybank, Texas, the House of Isaiah is an exclusive residential drug and alcohol recovery center for men. Our services include an on-site program that's unlike any other in the world. Each client at the House of Isaiah is reviewed on a personal level, and a recovery program is tailor-made to fit his unique needs.
But I did come here with an open mind, and basically I learned a different way to live, this time being clean and sober.
HOI has helped restore my family, my sanity.
Today I'm coming on 8 years clean.
The components to the 7-step program are essential to recovery and have fueled the tremendous success of our clients for over 2 decades. Few programs integrate the sound biblical teaching, recovery, 12 steps, life skills, continuing education, counseling, and aftercare. Together, with proper application, the result is a renewed mind and successful sobriety.
I came to the House of Isaiah when I was 32. I've got 5.5 years clean and sober of a lifestyle.
My son is 22 years old, and before I brought him to the House of Isaiah, he was into most any kind of drug that you could imagine. I was at my end of my rope. I'm a nurse. You know, I've helped a lot of people decide to pull the plug on their loved ones in the ICU units. And this is kind of my last-ditch effort from pulling the plug on my son.
Our philosophy is to provide our clients with a therapeutic environment, education, and motivation to be the best.
I want to share that there's hope today because I was in a spot 5.5 years ago to where I thought there was no hope.
He was desperate at the time. He had already run away to another recovery program that didn't work out for him. When he came back to the house, I was going to have him arrested.
Helped me restore a relationship with my daughter that wasn't gone, but I was out of it. Even though I was there, I wasn't there.
The 7-step program consists of the following. Step 1. The Spirituality and Bible Study program builds a strong biblical foundation and relationship with God. This facet of a client's program is encouraged to continue within the structure of their daily lives as mentioned in Step 3 of the 12 steps, turning our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. Step 2, the recovery program, is a 24-week curriculum on a rotation keeping material new and fresh. Our clients learn about denial, chemical dependency, and the disease concept. Step 3, the 12-step program provides our clients ample exposure to AA and NA. Using the big book, 12 and 12, how it works. We believe as you practice these steps, your behavior changes, giving way to a greater concept of these steps and better relationships with others. Step 4, the Life Skills program, is a series of lessons specifically designed to approach spirituality, recovery, and the 12 Steps program from a life application standpoint. Along with orientation, we further this step by teaching and practicing goal setting and anger management, parenting, and building self-esteem. Step 5 is the educational program and is vital to long-term success. of the recovering individual. Step 6. Counseling. Each client has an assigned case manager, 12-step counselor, and spirituality advisor, emphasizing on the importance of education and self-discipline, encouraging people in recovery to excel in life.
The counselors really care about the people. I mean, they have to love their job to begin with. And I think what also helps is they themselves are recovering addicts.
Step 7. The final chapter of our spiritual counseling program is to the recovering client and can be performed in an outpatient environment. Off-site counselors have a proven track record working with HOI personnel to provide the best recovery possible.
The change that has come about in the 2-month time period that he's been in here is just amazing. It's a miracle from God. The spiritual agenda that they have here at the House of Isaiah is what every addict needs.
I can actually talk to the real Carter now, and that's such a blessing.
I know of no other place that will stick behind you through this battle, this journey of recovery / addiction. And today, I've got 8 months clean. I've been in the real world for 5 months, functioning as a responsible, productive member of society, and I owe that to God and to Isaiah Robertson and the House of Isaiah.
My 3rd day there, I was touched by the God of heaven and earth, and I've never been the same. I didn't have to run anymore. I didn't have to chase after what it was I was looking for. Little did I know it was there the entire time.
You know, this is the first time I've ever been able to be honest with my whole entire family, and it feels good, you know, and I just had a pass, and I actually got to go hang out with my family for once being sober, and it felt great, you know. I've come back here and I've felt refreshed.
He just grows continually. You know, everything that he does, just from saying grace at the table like he never did before a meal, to, you know, laying down at night and wanting to pray before he goes to sleep.
These are some of the facts that CNN reported that 1 out of every 5 families in America suffer from drug abuse or alcoholism. Also, that HOI turns down an average of 10 to 20 potential clients per month because of space or financial restrictions. Presently, the House of Isaiah is a 50-bed facility. In the last 20 years, HOI has had well over 500 recovering clients return to society, holding jobs and being productive.
We've helped over 2,500 young men. Over 500 of those young men right now are holding a full-time job. Over 300 of them have gone back to college and got their degree. Over 500 of them have gotten their GED and gone to some form of trade school. And probably most impressive of all, 6 of those men are full-time pastors now.
For $1.37 a day, you can help a recovering addict. The House of Isaiah also has different sponsorship and donation programs. The House of Isaiah is also holding its 3rd celebrity golf tournament. We have different levels of sponsorship, including a $1.
We need your help to continue a vision that God gave me 21 years ago, and a legacy with an attitude that every young man's life can be turned around with the proper treatment, the proper mentoring, the proper motivation.
Now that you've had the opportunity to take in this presentation, I urge you to take the next step. We are open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And you can call the House of Isaiah anytime at 903-887-1373 or go to thehouseofisaiah.org.
And my philosophy is that if you want something you never had, you have to be willing to do something you never done.
The main thing that I found out is that there were times when Isaiah, who runs the House of Isaiah, would actually comp clients, people that were addicted and didn't have an alternative to pay. He would actually foot the bill for them, and that spoke volumes to me.
And when I brought him here, it was like the weight of the world was lifted off my shoulders.
I think I knew this was Carter's last chance, and Isaiah was willing to take a chance on him. And I didn't have any other recourse. I mean, his other recourse was going to be prison.